everybody, this is Alchemist2, and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched the latest episode of Atlantis. It was a really good one, I'll admit to it. It was called Song of the Sirens, and it was an episode that was more focused on Hercules, and in this episode, Hercules is doing his best to impress Medusa, and Medusa's never really noticed him, even though he's had a thing for her since he met her, even though he's kind of a player. He encounters a sorceress named Circe, or Circe. Circe? Yeah, Circe. And Circe, if you know anything about Greek mythology, is a very nefarious character. She is seductive, and she's also very manipulative, and Circe is one of my favorite characters, actually. She's a great villainess, and I don't know if I love to hate her as much as Pacifae, but she's getting up there, actually. And Medusa, she comes down with a sickness after Hercules gets a jar from Circe, and inside the jar is the Song of the Sirens, basically. And the Song of the Sirens will cause whoever hears it to fall desperately in love with whomever they see. And of course, she falls head over sandals for Hercules, which is what he wants, but unfortunately it bears horrific side effects and consequences. She becomes very ill, and you get to see some real emotion in Hercules. It's the first time we actually see Hercules cry, and it's very moving. It's actually very tragic to see this happen, because you really don't want this to happen to poor Hercules. He's been through the ringer in this episode. It seems like they pick on his character quite a bit, which I don't really like, because it seems like he's kind of the fall guy. It's sort of that fat man versus the thin man kind of thing, like Laurel and Hardy. It's reminding me of that. And the Greek equivalent here would be Pythagoras and Hercules, but that's my only real nag about the series, because it just seems kind of mean in a way. Maybe I'm overly analyzing it, but I didn't like the fact that they ended it kind of up in the air with what Jason did. I'm not going to say what he did, because it's going to reveal kind of a plot point that will actually go into more importance later on. And of course, the Oracle is the one that reveals everything to Jason ahead of time. But I don't think she foresaw what action Jason was going to take, because even she seems to be shocked. Because what she says is very telling, I think, when she speaks to him, and she says, "Oh, Jason, what have you done?" I thought, oh dear, this foreshadowing is definitely not good for Jason. And in the next episode, what they reveal is really intriguing too, but we won't really know until next Saturday, so we're just going to have to wait. Sorry, folks. This episode is really good, though, and it reveals more character depth, I feel, especially for Hercules and Jason. Poor Medusa. I feel really bad for her, and I'm hoping that they don't kill her off, because I really like her, and it would be a real loss of character if she did die. And it would probably make me hate Circe even more. But I think I hate Circe as much or even worse than I do Pacifae. Pacifae is my very first most hated villainess. I utterly despise her, and it's just because she's so arrogant and lofty. She's on her own high horse, and she thinks that she's so much better than everybody else in Atlantis, all because she's got the power and everybody else is beneath her. They're all peons, and her daughter should follow her rules for what she feels would be her best interest. And we all know that Ariadne has eyes only for Jason and not Heptarian. So it's we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens the next episode. Ooh, I'm on pins and needles.